Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV Saxony. We're still going for a custom achievement. Yep, still in episode 61. We're still trying to have the Saxon Federation happen. That is 75 provinces in the Holy Roman Empire while following a whole bunch of rules about expansion. I have said this to you guys before, and I probably will again. I apparently just finished the war, since I still have black flag people. Yep. Pretty big one if I remember correctly, but we are done. What did we do? Oh, we didn't take much. Right. We couldn't take much because I took Waldstätte from the Austrians as a part of the empire. I take it from the Austrians? I think so. Must have been from the Austrians, right? No, I took it from Milan. That's right. It's been a couple of days since I recorded the last time. I don't know if you noticed. Now. Couple of things. It was mentioned in the comment section by Pisa, of course, that we should have guaranteed Nitra during the war, and that would have been good, just to make sure that they live. But they're still alive, so I'm going to offer them alliance just right now, as planned, to keep them alive, and then to maybe have them join that empire too. Now, since the Hungarians are not in the empire, neither are the Poles, there might be threatening happening here, and then they should join. Same, I had the hopes for Estonia to be threatened by the Russians, but so far they have not joined the empire. But they have the Russians as neighbors, and I believe the Russians desire some of their land, right? Yeah, they want Ösel, so there should be some threatening going on there, I think. Maybe. I'm not going to marry Cologne. Go away, Cologne. I can make states. Right, the other thing I want to do is get rid of some Norwegian land. And we have two options here. Technically, three options. Technically, we could accept Norwegian. But that's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, Flemish too. But we can culture convert it. Now, one option here would be to simply start converting everything to Danish. Because Danish is a neighboring culture, it has the minus 25% that we're not getting for Saxon. Or we take Agdesiden here, which is pretty cheap because it's only 4 development, convert that to Saxon, so giving up only, what's this, 7 dip. And then we can convert all the neighboring provinces, which should all be all these, at reduced cost. And Romsdal is too far away, we'd probably just do that manually because it's cheap anyway. Again, another 7 dip we would only lose there. Do we have the time? Now, I don't know that we have any bonus, by the way, from it being Saxon rather than Danish, because we accept Danish. And if we check other places like, say, Eger here, yeah, we get a minus 25%. No, well, we do get a minus 25% modifier for culture adjacency and for fully religious. And it also says primary culture in Saxony, but that does not actually give a modifier, at least it doesn't say. So I don't think there's a bonus for converting to our own culture. And there's no malus for being an accepted culture, I don't believe. Yeah, there's no nothing. So I don't know why it would hurt us for it to be Danish, but it feels better if it's Saxon, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's convert Agdesiden and Romsdal. Romsdal because we won't get the adjacency anyway in time. And then there was something else, I believe. We have Pomeranian, Westphalian. I'm going to keep these. I thought there was somebody else. Maybe not. I mean, clearly there's Flemish, but Flemish apparently we still have autonomy, so that's why we can't convert that. I thought there was something else. Apparently I'm wrong. Culture map mode. Come to my aid. So that's Czech. We accept Czech, we want to keep accepting Czech. This is all Saxon, that's fine. This is all Pomeranian, that's fine. This is all Westphalian, which is fine. And then there's Dutch, which we have started converting, but it's not an actual problem. We currently accept it. We just wanted to get rid of it for the future. Now that we have all this land, I might have just kept all this. Maybe we should have just kept it as Dutch. I don't know. And then you, what are you? Rhenish. Oh, but you still have separatism. Only for half a year though. Well, a year. Okay, then we can get rid of Berg, which is good. Because we can't take any more Rhenish land. Alright. Well, that's actually not true, right? We accept Rhenish. I believe we still accept Rhenish as a culture. Because we did that as an accident before, yeah. Fine. Let's unpause. That's the plan, though. Where are we going here? Marry France. That's certainly a thing I can do. You are Queen Anne. 46. I think I'm older, right? Yeah. So if we don't drop too much prestige marrying you. Legitimacy 2. I guess I do it. Another thing was pointed out in the comments is that apparently when I pass a reform, authority always drops to 0. Now it seems odd to me unless 50 is the maximum, but I mean, if Pisa says it, it's probably right. So we might want to do it once we hit 50. Institut the Reichsregiment, if we can make that happen. And there's a way to see that here, but I keep forgetting. They're backing. Everybody's backing, apparently. Good enough for me. Quick census there. Seems fine. Now we have 1,000,000 ducats. That should be changed. Why would I want to have 1,000,000 ducats, right? Amsterdam. Should have just built a big temple in Amsterdam there. Trade depot, still not really a thing. Although I still need to figure out what to do with my trade power over here. I think we're pretty trade powerful these days. In the English Channel. 70% is not a number. But we can't steer from there. The only thing we can do is collect. I don't think collecting is really what we're looking for right now. Decent amount of trade power, but we can't beat the Brits. We have just all that land. London at 70. 70? Holy fudge nuggets. 70? Estuary and entrepot, okay. And then cloth and just... Still, 70 is a lot. Marketplace, colonialism, mercantilism. Oh, they must have a lot of mercantilism. How much do I get from mercantilism? 28. Wow. Is it twice the mercantilism? How much do I have? 14. Yeah, it's twice. So they have like 50 mercantilism. Impressive. Impressive. While I unpause, how is my aggressive expansion? It's actually not that bad. I mean, some people do still care. It's good to know they still care, right? So taking tons of land might not be the right move. But we can take land in Russia again, can't we? Kind of feel like that's a thing. You are Saxon Protestants. Everybody's a nice Saxon Protestant. So... build me a spy network. We have Deus Vult, right? We don't need spy networks. Yeah, we can just take everything. I mean, I guess, but... Ooh, they're to Great Britain. And the issue with Great Britain is that they think that they're great, aka great power, which in turn means that they will not just have their alliances broken. If this is my plan. Is this my plan or is Sweden my plan first? I mean, I really want to punch some Swedish. I don't think I own any Swedish land. or Prussian or Polish. Latvian, Lithuanian, Prussian. That's all fine. Ah, but religion? How does religion look around here? Protestants are good, so we can take that if we want to. Catholics are, I think, fine. I don't think I have any Catholics, do I? No, you are like Reformed or something. Waldstätte, yeah. Ulm. Yeah, so Waldstätte will need to be... But that doesn't worry us when we hit the Swedes. Yeah, I think we're hitting the Swedes first. And then we're just doing that from here, right? Punching one stack through here, 1 or 2 stacks mainland Sweden, and then we're good. Seems fine. Now, surely you will care, but you don't actually currently care about my AE. So we should be able to pretty easily punch the Swedes. Any mean allies? No. Schlesien, which is an elector, but we knew that would happen, right? Supporting the independence of Lithuania. Hey, Schlesien, would you want to break your alliance, maybe? To them, Swedes. No, you say. Well, I mean, I made you Schlesien. I can unmake you. If that's the thing we need to do. Holy Law. Do we have a new year already? I feel like there was a conversion I wanted to make. That was very close, but I didn't actually pay attention to the year. Apparently not. There's more Dutch land, Utrecht, but Utrecht is gonna be hella expensive. Oh, but Dutch... If anything, Dutch must become Westphalian, right? Not Saxon. Yeah. Do I want to keep eradicating the Dutch? It's a lot I did. I don't think it's worth it. Let's not. Means I kind of wasted the ones that we did. But now that we have so much development in Dutch provinces. Yeah. It's a lot of burgher influence, but sure. Let's buy that mercantilism. And maybe we can just turn around and take that money straight back from the burghers. Nah, we cannot. But I want it. Oh, there's been a minor patch, by the way. Small bug fix, something about French localization and the... what is it? Great Women of History DLC is now part of the main game. What do I want here as a admin advisor? Inflation reduction is nice, if expensive. Do think it's nice, right? I still need that. Nah, I don't actually really. None of you are half price. I don't really care about any of them. Maybe it is inflation reduction, just because I can, sure. I must say I wasn't surprised by that patch. I mean, I didn't think the patch would happen, but I think it's a fine thing to do. It was a free DLC anyway, so adding that to the base game seems just simply logical to me. Why have a DLC that you have to manually install? But then I got really surprised because I made the mistake of reading the forum, the Paradox forum about that. And people are dumb. Man, people are dumb. Or at least, I don't even know what to call it. So, there were quite a few comments and likes on those comments. There were people who asked about whether that would remove the ability to turn off the Women in History DLC. Not my Mary Nitra, sorry. And it would remove that ability, but I'm totally flabbergasted as to why you would want that. And there wasn't really any reason given in the comment section. Nothing, or in the forum. Nothing I could could understand, at least. The only reasoning I can sort of fathom there is that they don't like that women have a prominent role, or at least a slightly more prominent role than they usually have. And I just can't believe that people would think that way. It's all I'm trying to say here. So I fully support that, the fact that this is in the game. And it should stay so forever. I need new unit types. Reformed tertios are better than this. I think with all our discipline that we have these days, I think it's good to go with an offensive pipped setup here. So you. Especially morale offensive pips are not as important, I think. But discipline, I'm not quite sure. I did all the math at some point, or at least read up about it. But right now I don't really know. Why can I not talk to you, Lubeck? Because I recently sent a diplomat. I'm gonna want a transport fleet at some point. For now, I'm just gonna spend some dip on walking through Lubeck and Holstein, I guess. Wait, don't we need to punch somebody? I feel like I need to punch somebody. You. I need to punch you, don't I? Yes. I mean, I just asked for military access, but I'm gonna cancel it in a moment. And then I'm gonna punish these Holsteinians, Hamburgians, for what they did to Holstein. Cancel this military access. Yes. And then declare war. Yeah, my troops are more expensive. It's fine. I'm not gonna marry you, Hamburg. You're a little sea nuggets. Not very nice people is what you are. You took poor Holstein. When I'm trying to put peace. Oh. Fine, I leave Lübeck. I'll declare on Holstein, Hamburg. I'm gonna keep calling him Holstein because it says Holstein on the tin. But I obviously mean Hamburg. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna wait a day, I'm gonna punch the drilling Lübeckian army, which is very sad for the Lübeckian army. I should have kept this army up there, but that's fine. I killed a Ferdinand's trade boat, which is also fine. There goes the Lübeckians. And then, do I want to fight in Holstein? I do. So let's have these guys lock in. And then, oh, I can't. Fine, let's finish the siege of Lübeck then. Give me a boat. Or 7. I need a blockade. You're doing this. You, what do you need? You need like 15 cannons, I suppose? Yep. Which is not even what you have. I'm gonna leave 15 infantry because I want to add 5 more cannons once I find them. Like here. Select you, detach cannons, split in half, send them there. And you do have 15 cannons, which you probably don't need on starter, but hey. It's better to need than to want. Always. This is going rather quickly. We already have defensiveness up, so I may or may not have to go and deal with these guys before I take Lübeck. Actually, you should not be on protecting trade. Nah, let's have you be on that until March. And then put you in front of Dithmarschen or Verden here. To give me some blockade. What's this tech? That's dip tech. We don't need that. Don't want to call in any people. I already started all my conversions, didn't I? Whoa, this is bad. Didn't realize there would actually be a fleet here. With galleys to boot. Ugh. Get you over there and let's get you running away as soon as you can. That's gonna cost me some boats. Ow. 4 boats, how mean. Fine, so I'm not gonna split up my navy then. Is what you're saying. Persia taking AQ. I don't want you to be in the port, but I could see repairing damaged ships. The rest of you don't. Now we are sieging quicker than they are, which is good. More quickly, I guess, is what I should be saying. And then you can become an army and then go north. Fax Xaver died in Stade. Poor Franz. Poor Franz. Oh, hi. We cannot go to Schleswig, but we can attack them in Holstein. And I will certainly do so. We'll repair damage, send the rest out to help. We do have that bonus. Ouch, we still lost 3 boats. I mean, I guess they have galleys and we do not. It's fine. We have the money to just rebuild these boats. It'll be fine. There's the stack wipe, noise. And then what do we need for Hamburg? Probably 15 cannons again. 20. Certainly a number in it. 20 infantry, 15 cannons for now. And then we're going to add additional cannons if I can find them. I think there are 5 here, right? Somewhere? Yep. Get onto Hamburg, which is a nutty province, apparently. And then, do I feel able to blockade here yet? I think I do. We've beaten Lübeck. We're going to put them into port. And then we're going to send back up as soon as we can. Won the siege of Stade. Good. So I can also take the 5 cannons from here then. Get into Hamburg. You guys can go back to where you... to whence you came. To from whence you came? No, I think it's just to whence you came, right? Oh. Can we ever capture... Oh, yes, we did capture a boat. What did I capture? Probably a transport. Yep. Of course. But I mean, we did lose a transport earlier. Somehow. So, hey, why not? Why not have a nice transport here? The real question is whether I should... I really shouldn't, right? I should simply be having the 20 cannons here. And none of the rest. We don't need to take the attrition there. There's no army that could come and hurt our cannons. It's annoying that these guys are going to take Kolding, probably. But I can't really get there right now. Because of the fort in Hamburg. Could try to use our transports to move an army. I guess I probably should. Fine. Get to, like, nah, Straßen is bad. Get to Wismar. And I'm gonna try to get my boats over there. And then do a quick swapperoonie. It is Hamburg too that's sieging me, so we can't really... Oh! Didn't realize I screwed this one up. How many people do I need to siege Hamburg? 21? And I only have... 19? 20? I mean, it's very close. Just gonna add like 2 infantry there. I must have had a siege disease outbreak that made this happen. Here come my boats. Here come my people. Oh, here comes a dip cap. Maybe I should have just done the normal conversion here of the Norwegian stuff. But certainly whatever place it was that I wanted to convert earlier is ready now, right? Czech, Danish, Dutch, Norwegian, Pomeranian, Rhenish. Oof. But we can turn Rhenish into something less expensive, right? We can turn that into Westphalian, yeah. Foop. Get that one done. Now that my boats are here, we're gonna move the fleet to... This, I would love if this was ever fixed. Attach, move. Get over there. Attach. The reason I have to do this manually, fudge, they got it anyway, is that there is a way for my troops to just move via Sweden, thanks to some military access or another. And with that being the case, they do not ever take the normal route. Which is stupid, but it is the case. This is another reason for me to get a proper fleet, I guess. Or at least a proper transport fleet. So this is idiotic. There we go. Now, merge. I do not have a leader for you. I can't technically afford a guy right now, right? We were very ahead of time and mill. We are. We have the policy on, I believe. Yep, land leader shock is on. I don't think I have another one. I do not. So if I were to just go and grab another guy, that should be fine. Give me a general. 2 siege pips. All I want for Christmas is 2 siege pips. I'll take 3, but all I want is 2. Bunch of these boats. I'm still gonna keep my navy together, I think. Yeah, I could send some people to do the 3 free professionalism. 3 free professionalism. That is a tough thing to say. Actually, I said I want to keep my boats together, but I also really want a blockade on Kolding, I guess. So let's get you in there. Is that 100%? It is. Cool. Trade League of Mercuria has ended. Mercuria? Isn't that like in China? No, probably not. Hello, Mercuria. Nice to know you. You want to be in the Empire? You could be. Come on, Nitra. Come on, you. Estonia. How much do you love me, Estonia? A lot. How much do you love me, Nitra? A decent amount. If I were to vassalize them, assuming that's a thing I can do, which I don't know, would that increase their willingness to join our cause or not? I don't know. I should be piecing out these miners. You, Stade. I don't need you to do any conversions. I just want your money. Long peace deal, yeah, I think is fine. I was definitely annoyed by long peace deals earlier. Peace deals. Because then they start taking neighboring countryside and it's just not nice. Interesting. I want your war reps. And your trade power. Where's your trade power? I can ask the Ravensburgian, Pomeranian, Liesian, High Northian, Flemish, but I cannot ask for your own. Odd. I can ask you to steer trade. And then still take the... Doesn't really matter. I don't want to force people out of Lübeck's trade league, really. I'm just going to take the small peace deal. It's fine. Meet it for themselves. I like these guys being in trade league. Not so much for the competition that they give me, which they do. But I do like that they're sort of defending each other. At least in theory. Which means they're not going to be eaten by neighbors so much. Ugh. Seriously, these Dutch people... Maybe that's why I decided to get rid of all the Dutch. It's a good reason, isn't it? They're annoying me. Annoying as fudge. Geldern. But Geldern isn't even Dutch anymore, is it? It's not. So that didn't help. So I guess there's no way to stop this event. At least none that I can see. Huh. Odd. You. Sure. Go ahead and protect that trade and like start making me some money again. The big boys are gonna come soon. Like now. Unless I want to fight the fleet from Hamburg. They have a heavy. I mean, I'm gonna outflank them like fudge. I also have a heavy. Maybe this battle is fine. Ow. Boom. Can you say boom? I guess that went okay. We did capture a light ship. Which is helpful considering the losses that we had earlier. I'm gonna put you on protect trade. And then repair damaged ships. It's gonna be sweet. And then you can have a general. Just in case these rebels pop before the rest of my armies is there. And you can negotiate a peace with the Hamburgians. Which part of which is gonna be releasing the freaking poor Holsteinians. And then I do still want their trade power and their war reps. No money though, this is fine. Doesn't cost me any dip. Why do I not pay any dip for this? Oh, because I used Imperial Liberation apparently. Oh yes, of course, I made the claim earlier. I'm dumb. I spent a Imperial Authority on being able to do this war. In fact, yes. Okay, good enough. There you go. Holstein is alive again. We are paused. Good. We're also 30 minutes into this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, of course, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.